Hello everyone, how are you doing this morning or this afternoon? Nice of you to join me today. Just adjust this screen. There we are. Take my sunglasses off in a moment. Just trying to see myself first. Welcome to this beautiful afternoon in Cyprus. Windy Cyprus, but lovely and warm nevertheless. So we're here today to talk about sharing a very deep contemplative movement that we need to place in our lives. It's about shaping our destinies, and we're going to do this in a kind of contemplative, meditative format for you today. So thanks for joining. Thank you for the hearts. I really appreciate you being here with me today. And hi Thelomia, how are you? Lovely to have you on board. Lovely to have you with us. We're going to talk about and meditate upon sharing our destiny. Hey from Sydney, I'm coming out there at Christmas. Whereabouts are you calling in from? Sydney where? And what's your name? So if you've not been to one of my Periscope casts before, could you just pop in your name and where you are watching from? We already had one in from Sydney, thank you very much. Randwick, Samira, awesome, lovely to have you with us. So we're here to talk about how to shape our destinies. We're going to meditate on it or contemplate on it, if you will. Is anybody new here? Okay, cool, lovely. Can catch the replay later. Hiya, Oliver in Atlanta, lovely to have you. We're going to start our contemplation, meditation on how to shape our destinies. Thanks you guys for being patient whilst we just wait a few minutes for a few more people to gather in. Hey, from Jersey, lovely to have you. Ezalenga, thanks for joining. So I'll just briefly introduce myself to those of you who have not been with me before. Is there anyone here that's not been with me before? Whoa, this is going to get knocked over. Let me just change the position a little bit. Is there anyone that's not been with me here before on one of my scopes? You all have? Great. Okay. So then I don't need to introduce myself, do I? Or I do? Does anyone need an intro? Okay. So I'm just going to invite you. I'm just going to invite you to share this podcast with your friends. Great. Share this podcast with your friends who may be interested in this kind of stuff, in this kind of work. I'll be very appreciative and grateful for that. I guess we'll get straight started. So we're going to do a meditation on how to shape our destiny. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. I really appreciate it. Big up hearts back to you. Thank you so much. But before we start to meditate on shaping our destinies, we just need to think for a moment or two. Is there anything that's blocking me from creating and shaping my destiny? Is there? Because we need to understand, we need to understand that we are co-creators, okay? And we do actually have a lot of control of what it is that goes on in our lives. Not everything entirely. And when I talk about control, I mean it in a sense of doing it from a place of integrity and wisdom and compassion. Okay, this is what I speak of when I talk about taking control of your life. Okay, this is how we shape our destiny. So with that being said, hi Fire Dance, how are you doing today? I would just like you don't have to close your eyes necessarily if you're not comfortable with that. I'm not going to close mine. I'm just going to drop my gaze slightly. Hey Gangster, Social, lovely that you can join us today, thanks. So you can just drop your gaze, Okay, and we're just going to focus on breath only for a few moments. This is a short one. It's about not more than about 5 or 10 minutes max, okay? Because I know that your time is precious, and so I will try to keep them sweet and short for you, okay? So, hey Zebra, thanks for joining, darling. So, get comfortable in wherever it is that you are sitting or laying. Perhaps if you're laying down you might not be able to see, but it doesn't matter. The important thing is that you can hear what's being said. Can you all see me okay? Okay. Hello darling, glad to have you. So please drop your gaze at this time or close your eyes. Bring the lips together and breathe in through the nose. Hi Patrick, we're just getting started on how to change or shape our destiny. So dropping the gaze or closing the eyes, deep breaths and synchronization to the pulse of your heart. Or perhaps even to the breeze that you can hear in the background, or the music. And allow this to synchronize you to your heart. Breathe naturally and rhythmically. And now just a little bit more deeply. And become the observer of your thoughts. It's okay for them to be passing through, just like the car you just heard whizzing by just now. Same thing. Just let them pass through. And it's okay to do that. Breathe. How do I shape my destiny? On your next in-breath now, sense, feel or imagine a beautiful golden light frequency, vibration, descending from way above the crown of your head. And it pours down into the whole of the electrical magnetic field that surrounds you and is within you and without you, as it expands many meters from within your body to outside of your body. And so this golden frequency descends into your space. Breathe it in and embrace the golden light of infinite wisdom. It is everything that you ever were. It is everything that you are. And it is everything that you will ever become. And as you breathe in this golden light frequency, you have access. You have access to the innate wisdom that resides within, deep within you, deep within the unique you. I know that I am that I am. I am that which I know that I am. Breathe and receive. To shape my destiny, it takes practice and it takes perseverance. Am I ready to take this responsibility now in order to reshape my life? Ask yourself. Have a conversation with yourself right now. This is the template of this meditation, where you will be asking your innermost, wisest self questions. Do I have the practice and perseverance to shape my destiny? I'll leave that question with you for just a few moments. Breathe. Can I release myself from the outcome of the situation that I currently feel that I am in? Can I release myself from the challenging situation that I now find myself in? Can I release myself from the outcome of the situation that I currently find myself in? This means to relinquish the control of the outcome, truth retrievers. Breathe and contemplate on this very, very deep question. Be honest with yourself. Truth is the only way to be able to shape your destiny. Am I focused on my intention? Am I focused upon my intention? If not, we can bring it in as an installation right now. I breathe in the frequency of being focused on my primary intention now. Breathe and receive. I now shift into the space to work diligently with devotion to materialize and shape my destiny. Breathe and receive. Can I work diligently without holding on to an expectation of the result? Can I work diligently without expecting the result? This is a very fine line here, my friends. I now receive the installation of being able to work diligently without the expectation of a rigid result. I receive this now. Can I exercise discipline towards my passion, yet without being rigid? Can I exercise discipline for my passion without being rigid? If I cannot, I receive the frequency of being able to flow, with my discipline towards my passion. I receive this now. Do I know how to be patient without drowning in my desire? Take a deep breath and ask yourself, do I know how to be patient without drowning in my desire? I receive the bestowal of patience now. I receive the bestowal of patience now. Do I understand divine timing? And do I know how to be peaceful and at peace with the timing of my evolving soul? I now receive the wisdom from primary source on how to understand divine time and how to be peaceful with the evolution of the outcome of my soul's destiny. I receive this now. Do I have the truth and integrity to wait without waiting? Do I have the truth and integrity and the ability to wait without waiting? If you don't know how this is done, just be open to receive this into your space now. Do I exercise intuitive maturity of my heart and my soul? I now receive the divine frequency of intuitive maturity for my heart and for my soul, so that I may be the authority in my life that in fact shapes my destiny. I receive this vibration now. Deep breaths, guys. You can sense, feel, or imagine these processes as they come in and emerge with your personal space. And affirm to yourself now, I have the intuitive maturity of higher heart and masterful soul to know that I am in fact the authority of my life that shapes my destiny. I am a free roaming intergalactic citizen of light, free, unbound and sovereign. I am a free roaming intergalactic citizen of life, free, unbound and sovereign. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Breathe out. Namaste. And so I would like you to imagine now that you are cleansing from the process. So imagine that you are being showered with a platinum ray of light. To disconnect from the process, make contact to your third eye. May I receive the vision of absolute truth. To your lips, may I always speak with power, yet integrity and divine truth. And to your heart, may I always come from a place of compassion for self and all of humankind and all of sentient kind, in fact. Breathe in and out and bring yourself back to me. You can open your eyes and I'll appreciate the sharing of the love. And this process was inspired by the book, The Miracle Frequency, that I wrote and is available on Amazon, on Kindle and on paperback. Thank you so much. Were there any questions, something that you would like to ask, something that you would like to say about that process? If you do, now's the time to write it in for me. You're very welcome. It's really nice to have you once again. Thanks for joining. I really do appreciate your presence. Guys, don't forget to share these transmissions with your friends so that we can contribute to the global awakening of this planet from the individual to the collective level. It's really, really important that we do this together. Okay. So thank you so much. That's very kind. If you're not following, I'll really appreciate the follow here. Thank you very much for joining. And if you would like more information about what it is that I do, just go to Fusion7healing.com. And you can also access there some MP3s, some downloads of heaps of intuitive processes. Even when having a hard time visualize, yes, it is. Because not everybody, this is what I didn't actually go into it, but not everybody is visual necessarily. Some people are very much in the mind, but it does not mean that we cannot access greater truths if we don't actually have an active clairvoyance, let's say. It's not entirely necessary. Some just see, some just listen, some just feel. Everybody's intuitive skills are different, each unique to their own, but just by listening and just by breathing and following the words, you will get benefits from the process, okay? And I've had people that are very academically inclined, very left-brained, and we've had amazing results with them also. So nobody is excluded. You don't have to be a yogi, you don't have to be particularly intuitive. although we do include processes with Fusion7 healing that help us to cultivate that. But there's no push or shove. Each person's way is completely unique, and my job is to cultivate the uniqueness of each individual. Yeah, you should be, because a lot of people are worried about that stuff when they come to class, or when they come for sessions, or when they want to develop a certain aspect of self. They're very worried about that, and really there's no need to be. All it is finding the right way that is resonant for you. And so that's why fusion is called fusion, because it tends to kind of encapsulate people at all different levels, whether you're really way ahead with your intuition, if you're psychic, or if you're a medium, or whatever. I help psychics and mediums. Or whether you're really academically brained. I've helped doctors in the past, and scientists and atheists. It doesn't really matter where it is you're coming from. What's important is that you want to change, and it is the passion for change that is going to create your change. So I hope that helped in answering the question for you. If you're watching this, or if you're watching this on replay, thanks for coming, thanks for watching. I appreciate your presence, and I appreciate you sharing this on with your friends and following. And if you want to watch on replay beyond the 24 hours, you can watch it on catch.me, which I'll post around social media. You're very welcome. So I see you're somewhere where it's early in the morning. Here it's 3:45 in the afternoon in Cyprus. So with that, truth retrievers, with that tribe of truth, I will leave truth and love and light with you, and may truth always be guiding you in whatever it is that you do. So with that, have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and perhaps if I feel like it, I might be scoping later on. Namaste. Take care. Lots of love to you all.